It is Schlot, and welcome to my closet. Yeah, that's what we got going on here. Um, I can't sleep, so I've been gonna do something I've been meaning to do for a while and been putting off, and that is rearrange my perfume collection. This is not my full perfume collection. These are scents that I pull seasonally to match up with whatever I have going on. And except for anything that I have purchased in the last few months, these are all spring scents or my permanent scents that I wear year round. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through what's on the tray and decide what exactly it is that I want to keep. I don't have like a good place to put you while I do that, so I apologize. Okay, so as you see, everything is off, and this side is the pile, or not the pile, but the group of scents, starting here and moving around here, are the group of scents that I'm going to be putting away. These are all spring, summer, light scents or citrusy scents that I won't be wearing as much in the winter time. There's quite a few indie scents, obviously, and then there's a lot of my my mainstream scents as well, and the majority of these are very like nice florals or very citrusy cologne or eau de toilettes that I don't wear in the summer or the winter as much. I only wear in the spring and summer. These guys over here, all of these scents are the scents that I keep on my tray year round, barring this Jo Malone. My two Guerlain fragrances, these I have to keep out right now. I wouldn't normally use them. As you can see, this one's having a difficult life. I wouldn't normally be leaving these out, but I do not have the storage boxes for them, so I don't have any way to store them without them leaking. So that's why they're out. But this one, the Dolce & Gabbana La Rue de la Fortune, is one of my favorites. I wear it year round. This is a new one. This is a Histoire de Parfum in 1969. This is Candy Floral, and oh Jesus, oh God, Jesus, I wear this guy year round as well. And this is just a Bath & Body Works body spray. I use this because it's vanilla scented to warm up some of these lighter scents that may not be as pungent or odoriferous. And then again, there's some more indie scents. This one particularly, I can't store because it leaks, so I do have to keep that out year round. This Darling Clandestine one I keep out year round. It's my favorite. It's like my signature. This is me in a bottle, basically. I have some solid perfumes, some other little ones, and then I have some dabbers that are of either fragrances that I'm trying to use up, like this Flora Botanica dabber, because I do have the full size. Or I have like the Poison Girl, which I really like, but I haven't purchased, and just some other ones. So I'm not putting these on the tray yet. I'm going to put these guys away first and then see what I pull to wear in the winter. Once again, can't sit you down anywhere, so sorry. I did wipe off my tray too because it was pretty grody. I keep all of my fragrances in boxes, and I keep them in climate controlled storage, away from extreme heat, extreme cold, away from sunlight. These boxes where I put these smaller bottles from indie brands have labeled what brands are inside. So Black Violet, Alchemia, House of Glory, Darling Clandestine, and Alchemic Muse. So this is like a bunch of different indies, and as you can see, they're small, so a lot fit. This is the book for that Histoire de Perfume. I can't say that word. So yeah, that's kind of like, it's messy. I do notice that if I do notice that the caps are leaking or any product is leaking, I do tape the caps shut. You may see some similar to this, but yeah, so just gonna start going through these guys. And then like this box has mainstream perfumes, dabbers, and roller balls. Darling Clandestine Bitsy Solids, which are these little guys. I have a whole ton of them. I love those. Mainstream samples and quarter dram vials. So this will be a fun box. Let's open her up. Ooh, oh shit. There's a bath bomb in there. Damn, girl. Okay, so this is the next box. It has Mainstream, Sugar and Spite, Solstice Scents, Alchemy Apothecary, Sunset and Seas, Cocoa and Pink, One Hand Washes the Other, Arcana, Debaucherous Bath. I do not recommend Debaucherous Bath. They have terrible customer service. But, and then also I got a bunch of these little dram vials. I don't know if I said that already. So if I did, I will edit that out. But, these are all like wintry scents. So yeah, let's start right here. In a glossy box, are you seeing a theme? There's Mainstream full-size perfumes as well as Mainstream dabber bottles. So, oh, good lord. That's cool. And just as I said, it's a big old box full of Mainstream stuff. Most of this I'll probably keep in here just because I don't have room. But I'm gonna edit out that cursing. There's a whole bunch of different scents in here that I'd want to wear. I am gonna pull out the Kat Von D Adora. This is old, but it's very, very strong and it has a very distinctive, strong scent. So I totally understand why it was discontinued, but I really like it in the winter months. The rest of this, I'm not sure what all this is. And then this was what I was talking about when I was saying that I tape them if I'm afraid the lids are going to come off or if they leak. Most of the dabbers, actually, I think a lot of the dabbers I took the tape off because I was using them, but a lot of the dabbers were taped down so that the lids couldn't come off and the fragrance wouldn't leak in the box during storage or during transportation when I'm moving and that sort of thing. So now I have this delightful mess. These lotions are not going to go in with the perfumes, but the way I order them on my tray is that all the full size, all these like big bottles that are Mainstream scents are at the back so that I can see them. And then the smaller bottles that are the dabbers or that are indie scents, I group by brand and put them in the front, basically just size wise, so that I can always see what I have out. I don't always wear everything that I've pulled for the season, but I do like to know, or like remember what my options are. So I'm gonna go ahead and start, and I'll show you, like, I'll do row by row and just kind of show you as you go along. Okay, so actually I didn't pull that many full-size bottles for this season's scents. I'm trying to use a lot of my dabber bottles or small like travel sprays. So yeah, I've got a bunch of these Bath and Body Works. These are all discontinued, but I loved these perfumes. So those I pulled out, and then just dabbers that I've gotten from, like, sorry about the blinding, like collections or as gifts with purchase, that sort of thing. A lot of them I either have only used very briefly just to determine whether or not I like the scent, or there's some that I've used a little bit more, like the Flora Botanica one. I have an Angel, this is the Angel Eau de Parfum, no, it's not Eau de Parfum, this is an Angel Eau de Toilette. That came in a set. No, yeah, it came in a gift set. And I don't even know if I've ever used this. But yeah, I didn't pull. I brought out Flower Bomb despite all my bitching about it. All right, and then the rest. Okay, so I put all of the Mainstream scents up. And then the rest of these are indie perfumes. And I'm going to go ahead and arrange them by, like, brand and height. All of the quarter vials will be in the very front regardless of brand, otherwise I would never see them. And then yeah, the full drams will be right behind them, and then the little bitsies and the bitsy solids, those guys will be coming along too for the ride. So let's go ahead and get this party started. since I group these together when I'm storing them, I don't have to do a whole lot of work determining like which scents go together and which scents do not, because mostly once I've pulled them, they're already grouped by brand. Sometimes I get confusing. I get confused because the bottles, as you can see, all of the indie bottles like look exactly alike. I do like that these from the Alchemia Apothecary have the labels on top of the quarter drams instead of on the side, because then I know exactly what I'm looking for. These little guys don't stand. I have to just lay them down, and I forgot about a few more dram files. But yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. If you are interested in a perfume collection, I would not do my whole collection because that would be like a 5-parter, but I'd be happy to talk about what's on here. Just let me know. I would love to do that for you. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not exciting, but interesting, at least, maybe a little. Anyway, I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.